Hi, Divine Feminines. This is your reading for this week. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine reading. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Twin Flame reading. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Twin Flame reading. The Nine of Wands, feeling guarded and defensive. The Queen of Swords, being disconnected. The Ace of Cups. There's love manifested or being manifesting in this connection. The King of Swords, you and the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine may not be talking right now. The Nine of Cups. Maybe the Divine Feminine is going after her wish fulfillment. She's had enough and she is surrendering this connection, or that someone is being selfish. The Six of Cups, confirmation. This is a twin flame, that this is a gift. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. Someone may be rushing into this connection, coming back in. So the three swords came out. So, there may have, a card fell. The Hangman fell out the deck. So maybe you have to take things from a different perspective. Look at things from a different perspective. Someone's mind will change in this connection, from no longer being disconnected and not wanting to communicate, being distant, to maybe wanting to come in and sweep you off your feet. So, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are here in this reading. Some disconnection. It's like you both have up your guards up in this connection, and it could be because maybe someone is being selfish, or someone has decided to surrender this connection and to go after their own emotional fulfillment. So let's go ahead and clarify the reading. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. The King of Pentacles. The Emperor. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. So, Divine Feminines, it seems like there's a Divine Masculine out there who is all about his money, all about his finances. But there's an indication in the reading that this Divine Masculine is going to change. I feel like this Divine Masculine is growing from a king to an emperor, and he's going to realize something, because remember the Hangman came out. So I'm thinking he's going to realize something that is going to mature his perspective, his way of thinking in this connection, from being so guarded and from just only focusing on his finances. He's going to realize something where he's going to grow up spiritually. He's going to mature spiritually, it looks. Let's clarify these cards. Because, the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So it's like maybe he's going to mature in this connection, and he's going to see that this connection may lead to a commitment that he doesn't want to leave the connection, so it may lead to a commitment. Clarify the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. The Three of Swords, like I said, I don't know if I called this in, but it's like, it seems like because of you both being disconnected right now from each other, maybe this divine masculine is feeling heartbroken because you both aren't talking. You both are showing up as the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, the worst couple in the deck. Because these couples, they're not communicating with each other. They're being distant. And it seems with because of that, you both are guarded, and the divine masculine is guarded. And it looks as if he was focusing on his money, showing up as the King of Pentacles. But then the Emperor came out in this reading, and the Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck. So it's like this divine masculine is seeing you as like wife material. He realizes that you're worthy of this commitment, you're worthy of this connection. And he feels heartbroken, maybe because things aren't the way it used to be in your connection. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's a decision that's going to be made. The bottom of the deck is the Judgment. He's waking up to something. Waking up to something. Someone is waking up to something. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. The Five of Pentacles, yeah, you're feeling. And the Page of Cups, clarified by the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You felt manipulated in this situation. You felt like the divine masculine kept always coming in with an apology and then leaving you out in the cold, not giving you the attention that you wanted in this connection, always coming in, triggering you. And it's like you had enough divine feminine, you're ready to cut off this connection. Because the divine masculine was being manipulative, operating out of his ego. It looks like he was like, remember the King of Pentacles came out in the reading. So it was like he was focusing on his money, being egotistic and overconfident, but it looks like he spiritually grew into Emperor, realizing that he shouldn't have played those games with you. Clarify the Queen of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. The Ace of Swords, but it seems as if divine masculine realized the truth. He realized that you are the truth, that you are genuine in this connection. It was like someone was confused, didn't know how to go about this intense connection. Excuse me. So the divine masculine was coming in, triggering you, and kind of leaving you alone. Well, that's how you perceived it. Feeling of lack, being left out in the cold. Because there may have been like some codependency issues, divine feminine, that you were trying to heal. And out of those codependency issues, it caused you to feel like the divine masculine was leaving you out in the cold, and he may have been triggering you. But there was some truth that is revealed that had been revealed, some clarity that had been revealed in this connection with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Some truth has been revealed. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So maybe because the way the divine masculine kept coming in and showing up, triggering you, and always coming in with apologies, it caused you to look within and realize that maybe you have been codependent. And so it made you spiritually grow as well, divine feminine. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. The Hermit. The High Priestess. Yeah. It's like you and the divine masculine had to take some time apart to get some inner guidance from your intuition to show you that this is love ordained by the universe in this connection. It's like the divine masculine didn't want to rush into this connection, and you were being triggered a lot too by the divine masculine's actions because he was unaware of this connection. It was too intense for him. So he put up a guard, his defense mechanism, and he was like focusing so much on work that it may have shown up as a third party to you, thinking that he's just a player. But it's like he had to go on his own journey to be able to spiritually grow into a divine masculine, to be on maybe the same level as you spiritually. And it's like you had to go through the emotional triggers that he was causing for you to see the truth in this connection. Two, for you both to wake up to the truth of this connection. And the universe said that this is your gift. You both have manifested this love. It requires you to take time out for yourself and to look within yourself and listen to the inner voice, listen to the signs and the dreams that you may be having of this person. This is your person. This is your gift. With the Six of Cups right beneath the Ace of Cups and the Hermit and the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. It's like you both manifested this twin flame connection. You both wanted someone. You both were yearning for someone. And it's because you both did not know that you agreed to this contract. That's why there was so much yearning for each other. And it's like you both came into this connection. Everything was all good. But it was like the divine masculine was being so guarded and he was triggering the heck out of you so much. But it's because he had to spiritually grow. He had to spiritually grow, and it's like he misses you. And you're so ready to cut this connection off. But you're the divine feminine. You know you're in a twin flame connection with this person, with the divine masculine. But I can tell it was so hard for you because you were getting triggered so much, but the Ace of Swords is here, but you know the truth. You can't walk away from this. You know the truth. Sorry about that. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords. So, divine masculine, was being guarded, and he has this sneaky energy too, coming in, triggering you, making you feel like you're being left out in the cold. And he was being distant to you, being guarded, putting up a wall from you, focusing so much on his money. But it's like maybe you became detached, and it caused a divine masculine to feel some sort of loss, to feel like nothing around him makes him feel alive. He feels hurt. He feels like the Ten of Swords, it's like overkill. And plus the Three of Swords is there in his energy. So he really feels hurt. He really feels heartbroken. Maybe he feels like no one makes him feel like alive as how you made him feel. And so you see him as a King of Wands. He's very attracted to you. He may be a man who's very attractive, who gets a lot of attention, but also he's very attracted towards you. He's very attracted towards you. It's like also a rebirth from the King of Swords. And he, pretty much got overkilled, dead. Some sort of something with his ego died. And he's rebirthed. He got an awakening. And this awakening, it's like a fire, a passion, a desire. Let's clarify these three cards. He knows he was being sneaky. Let's clarify the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Wands. The Moon and the Fool at the bottom of the deck. He realizes that this is a twin flame, that you are his twin flame, and he wants to take a chance in this. He has commitment on his mind, and the Judgment card came out too. Like he's trying to, he woke up and he's figuring out, making a decision, trying to make a decision, because he's getting guided by his intuition. He isolated himself, healing himself, not really reaching out to you to come up with a decision. And he may be dreaming about you, getting the inner knowing that this is a path that he should take a chance with. You, divine feminine. He's gone through a rebirth. Something made his ego made his ego get destroyed, like overkilled. And he's rising up with this passion, with this desire. with this connection in his mind, in his heart, to take a chance with. He's going through a spiritual growth at the moment. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. The Eight of Cups, going after his emotional fulfillment. The Five of Swords. He realized that the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he realized that he was being sneaky with you. He was manipulating the situation with you. He knew that he was playing games with you. And it's like you walked away too. You went in hermit mode away from him. You couldn't take the games he was playing. So you turned into the Queen of Swords. And you felt like you needed to just surrender this connection and walk away to go after your wish fulfillment. Clarify the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Temperance. Bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Yeah, it's like you chose to maybe divine feminines to focus on mission. You chose to heal yourself. You chose to listen to your intuition, to pull away from the divine masculine's manipulation at the moment. Because, the temperance signifies patience, pulling back, pulling away, for you to go within, for you to heal, getting guided to follow your own inner voice, to stay within your own energy and not to get drawn or pulled into anyone else's energy, and focusing on balancing your head over your heart and controlling and being disciplining your solar plexus as well, disciplining and getting rooted. That's what the temperance signifies to me. And it's like you walked away, you turned into the Queen of Swords, because it looks like the divine masculine had to go through this transformation from the King of Pentacles into an emperor. He has this surmount of passion for you. And out of his ego, he turned into the King of Swords. And it's like his ego got destroyed somehow, because maybe you chose to surrender this connection. You weren't into the same cycles of the divine masculine showing up and apologizing and then going back to his same old Seven of Swords sneaky ways. You had enough. And because of that, it was like there was a truth that came out into both of your awareness, divine feminine, that you still need to focus on yourself, focus on your spiritual growth as well, because the divine masculine is still able to trigger you somehow. Maybe there's codependencies that you need to heal, codependence issues that you need to heal. And also the truth for the divine masculine, that him being defensive, um, it defeated the purpose of him looking for love. Because the Ace of Cups is here. It's like you both want this connection, or else this wouldn't be a twin flame connection. You both agreed to this connection, and it's like divine masculine realizes like you make him happy, so why is he still operating out of his ego? It's like something, the way you decided to shut down from this connection or shut off this connection, it hurt the divine masculine's ego. And he's like rising up now like the phoenix from the ashes with all this passion. And he's saying, yeah, I know this is a twin flame connection. I know this is a path that I need to take. I'm being guided. I'm being shown all the time in my dreams. Every time I'm alone, I think about divine feminine. That's what the divine masculine is saying. And it's like, divine feminine, it was good for you to surrender this connection. You couldn't take the manipulation anymore. And it's like spirit is showing you in this reading that it's okay that you surrender this connection. It's okay that you're not putting out and pushing out so much of your heart chakra energy in this connection. Because now you need to balance your head using your logic and using your heart. You need to balance it now and not get, swept up in the current, like some would say. Temperance came out in this reading to show you it's okay that you surrender this connection. Because we see the divine masculine's manipulative ways. We see it. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. But the divine like I almost forgot. The divine masculine is changing. He's going through a transformation. Look what he was. He was a king of pentacles. He was a king of swords. Then his ego got like burned and he turned into the king of wands, feeling so much fiery passion for you. And then it was like something snapped into his awareness. And then he became an emperor. Someone who is a leader, someone who's a provider, someone who wants to settle down and stop putting his energy in different spaces and focusing on his home, focusing on his family, focusing on his legacy. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know why I just pulled 4 cards. And the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. So it's like I said, there's deep-seated roots that needs to get cut, needs to remove away from each other's heart space. There's roots connecting you both too much in this world that you both need to be more spiritual. You both need to be more spiritual. You both are too much in the 3D. You know, it's like you both are like the divine masculine. He's so focused on like his money, and he's growing, you know, he's grown into this emperor, and it's like it's showing that maybe those like the way he was before with his being so guarded, it was a cause of maybe why the connection wasn't progressing the way you want it to. It's like just give the, it's like it's shame saying just give the connection some time, because you both are going through these changes. You both may be holding on too much onto the expectations of this earth, of this 3D plane, that you both are not taking the time out to acknowledge this connection. And this connection, it's like the twin flame connection is going to lead you on your path to your abundance, but it's like you both need time, because the divine masculine is going to transform, and the divine feminine, you're going to transform too, but it's not going to be able to happen if the divine masculine keeps guarded and the divine feminine still holding on to the values of this world. It's like you both are like you both need to transform in this connection. Let me clarify these three cards. Because, yeah, the devil's at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, let's clarify the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. Like, I feel like the divine masculine is like looking for someone who has money. Like, that's what he was dealing with. Like, he's on like a quest. He was on a quest. That's what came in the way of the connection. Like, he was looking for someone with money and financial abundance. Clarify the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, like he felt lack. Seven of Pentacles came out. Yeah, see? Okay. Because remember that the divine masculine came out as the King of Pentacles. Like, oh boy, I can tell this is going to be a long reading. Okay, so remember the first set of cards? He had his guard up. He was the King of Pentacles, and then he was heartbroken, and the Emperor came out. And it was like he was distant. He became distant. He was playing games with you, and it's like he went through an ego death, because spirit, the into High Priestess and the Hermit card came out. It was like he was always thinking about you. It's like he's emotionally so attached to you. And being constantly guided towards you. And it was like divine feminine, you walked away from the connection to seek your emotional fulfillment because spirit and you know that the divine masculine was being manipulated and functioning out of his ego so much, triggering you. So you decided to surrender the connection because it was like the divine masculine was maybe also like trying to make you feel insecure too, telling you, oh, maybe telling you, oh, you should be at a level where you should have so much money right now. Like, comparing you to other women, and he was also looking for women who were financially abundant too, but it was like it failed. It was like his quest for a woman who's financially abundant. It failed. Hmm. Let's at the bottom of the deck again. The Page of Wands. Like he was like giving so much of his attention, trying to look for a financially abundant woman. Even though divine feminine, you may be already financially abundant or on your way to becoming financially abundant. But it's like the divine masculine is so like like engulfed with the idea of finances that it caused heartbreak because he's like his mind is telling him to find someone who's financially abundant, but it's like his heart, his emotions, like he wants this connection with you. He knows this is a divine connection. But it's like his his hunger for finances, it has blocked and caused the connection to be stagnated a bit. But it's because divine masculine is going through a transformation and you're working on yourself. You surrendered this connection to work more on yourself too. So let's get some three outcome cards. Three outcome cards. Clarify three outcome cards of the reading. The Fool. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Justice. So again, it's like the confusion, like someone feels stuck but they want to jump into this connection, they want to reach out, and this can also, the Eight of Swords, maybe you divine feminine too, you feel stuck in this connection, you feel like you want to move on, but at the same time this is your twin flame, and the divine masculine may feel like he wants to come in and give this connection a chance too. But you know what? The universe is working its magic. You don't have to worry. This is such a good confirmation. It's like, don't worry about the outcome. Just let the universe do their job, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Because remember, justice is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, divine feminine. It looks like the divine masculine is so caught up with finances and who's making money and stuff like that. And it failed for him. It's like he failed miserably because it's like this is a twin flame connection. There's a path that he needs to go on. It failed miserably for him. There's a path that he's supposed to go on, and that's a twin flame path. Okay, divine feminines, that was your reading. Thank you.